morning, and welcome to WWES TV. My name is Rachel, and today is Monday, October 29th, 2018. Happy Monday! We have 2 birthdays today. Happy birthday to Josephine in Mrs. Samretta's class. Also, happy birthday to Elijah in Mr. Day's class. We had 5 birthdays over the weekend. Happy birthday to Daniel in Mrs. Smith's class. Another happy birthday to Savannah in Mrs. Dameyer's class. Also, happy birthday to Victoria in Mrs. Bradley's class. Happy birthday to Charlotte in Mrs. Kroll's class. Finally, happy birthday to Jack in Mrs. Roller's class. We hope everyone had a stupendous birthday. Today is National Cat Day. This is a day to give cats a little more love. National Cat Day was created to help homeless cats find their forever homes. Many cats will hopefully be adopted today. Do you have a cat at home? If so, show them a little extra love today. And now, here's Avery with the words of wisdom for this week.
Good morning, Washington Woods. This is Avery with a few words of wisdom. There's an old saying, the greater the man, the greater the courtesy. We could also say, the greater the woman, the greater the courtesy. What does being courteous have to do with being a great human being? To be courteous simply means to be considerate of others, to be respectful of others, and to be attentive of others. What kind of person is considerate, respectful, and attentive? Probably someone who understands that all human beings are part of a greater whole and that when you hurt others, you hurt yourself. Probably someone who understands that there is no greater act than an act of kindness. I believe that every one of you has the potential to be great. Today, show off your greatness. Be courteous to others. With something to think about, this is Avery. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Hope your weekend was a good one. Boy, yesterday it sure was windy, wasn't it? So I hope nobody blew away and everybody made it back to school today. Speaking of the weather and wind and cold, if you are on bus 66 and you noticed your ears were a little colder getting off the bus than they were when you were getting on the bus, you may have left your hat there. So if one of these is yours, make sure you come down and snag it from the office right after broadcast today. On Friday night, we had a great trunk or treat event. There were so many of you here at our school with you, your families. We are thankful for all the people who worked so hard to put that great event together and make some last-minute changes on Friday due to the weather. We weren't able to be outside, but we were able to be inside. So we are thankful to our PTO and all the work they put in to making that happen, as well as our Washington Woods staff who was there to support the event as well. And we're also thankful for our firefighters who got the chance to stop by as well to make sure everybody was having a great time at Trunk or Treat. We have a couple of jokes for our jokes of the day. Our first one is from, let me see here, from Linda and Mr. La Rosa's class. Oh, it's an oldie but a goodie. How do you stop a rhino from charging? Everybody, you take away his credit card. Absolutely. All right, those rhinos and their irresponsible use of credit cards. And then our next one comes from Claudia in Mrs. Seibert's class. How do you keep a fish from smelling? You plug its nose, of course. Absolutely. Way to go. Thank you for submitting your jokes of the day. Now we have a few people to recognize. First, we have some visits from the book fairy that are coming up. Let me see if I can grab all of them here. Our first one, Izzy in Miss Singleton's class, is going to get a book from the book fairy. She jumped right in to help friends right away when she saw they needed help. Izzy is always there when somebody needs a hand. Way to go, Izzy. And Dominic from Mrs. McCool's class is going to get a visit from the book fairy because he works so hard and always uses habit 1 to have a great attitude. Dominic, I am so proud of how you choose your own weather and do your best every single time. And then we have Connor from Miss Wegner's class. He'll get a visit from the book fairy because Connor took the time out of his art class to help a friend with his project. And then one more book from the book fairy goes to Alex in Mrs. McCool's class. Alex has learned the first 400 sight words on the fry list. He set a goal and knocked it out. Way to go, Alex. You have great discipline and perseverance. Good job, Alex. So those will get visits from the book fairy. And then we have pledge leaders for tomorrow as well. Our first one comes from Miss Fry's class. Haley was caught modeling Be Proactive by always sitting on her pockets. Good job. And Haley was nominated by Mrs. Sheeter. Our next pledge leader for tomorrow will come from Miss Seibert's class. Gosh, one of our joke of the day submissions. Claudia was caught modeling Think Win-Win by being genuinely happy when other people accomplish their goals. She always congratulates her peers. Thank you so much for your kindness and positive attitude, Claudia. I am so proud of you. And she was nominated by her teacher, Miss Seibert. And our final pledge leader for tomorrow comes from Mrs. Schoonover's class. Connor was caught modeling Being Proactive by adding thoughtful comments to our class discussions. Way to go, Connor. And he was nominated by his teacher, Mrs. Schoonover. Those will be our pledge leaders for tomorrow. Everybody have a great Monday and join our pledge leaders for today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Cameron.
My name is Jack.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a great Monday.